everybody, Car Biker here, just in the garage, doing a little bit of tinkering with the bike, and I thought I'd just do a quick video. I've been trying to work out what that annoying noise is, that kind of whooshing as I'm riding along that comes and goes. I thought it's about time I did a little bit of investigative work, a bit of arithmetic. I can't do much else, but arithmetic can be my thing. So I was thinking, what is the noise? And I had a quick check on a video, and at about 60 miles an hour, I hear whoosh, 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 which I reckon is about 4 whooshes per second. And I think with that information, I can probably work this out. Let's give it a try. So I'm at my trusty whiteboard, so let's gather data. So, whooshes per second equals 4, or that's a cadence of 0.25 seconds per whoosh. Now, my rear tyre, my rear tyre, it's 190/50 R17. So 17 inches, and the 50 I believe is the sidewall, and then there's a bit more, isn't there? So I'm going to say that altogether, that's got to be about 2 foot, hasn't it? So let's go with a tyre diameter of 2 feet, 24 inches. Now pi is about 3-ish. So pi d being the circumference of a circle, if I multiply 24 inches by pi, I get 72 inches, or 6 foot. So every time my wheel goes round, I'm doing about 6 foot. Now, how many feet are there in a mile? It's about 5,500 or something, isn't it? Let's call it 5,400 for a nice round number. I'll put the real numbers on the screen. So 6 is into 5,400 is about 900. Well, it's exactly 900, but given that my mile is a bit off. So I'm doing about 900 revs of the rear wheel, revs RW, let's call that, per mile. So I would expect, if there was a wheel problem, to hear 900 whooshes per mile. At 60 miles an hour, I'm doing a mile a minute. So if I'm doing 4 whooshes per second, I'd expect that to be only 240 whooshes per minute at 60 miles per hour. So those don't add up. 900 turns of the rear wheel would give me 900 whooshes, not 240. Which led me to thinking, my chain is roughly 120 links. My rear sprocket is roughly 40 links, if you like. 40 teeth, 40 links of chain. So for every time the sprocket goes round, which is once every time the rear wheel goes round, I move 1/3 of the chain on. So if I divide that 900 by 1/3 of the chain, so divide it by 3, that's 300. Now 300 whooshes per minute is a lot closer to 240 whooshes a minute. With all of the errors I've introduced in there, by not knowing what pi is, by not knowing how many feet there are in a mile, and by not knowing exactly how long my chain is or how big my sprocket is, I think I've probably got enough in there to have a 25% difference, which is the difference between 240 and 300. I think it might be the chain at fault, but I'm intrigued to know if you can think of something else based on my rather shoddy arithmetic. What do you think? Let me know in them there comments. Now before I do go, I will say I do know how many links are on my chain, and I do know how many teeth there are on the sprockets, because I counted them. I needed to, because I'm so confident in my rather vague maths that I bought a new chain and sprocket kit. So that'll be the next job on this beastie. Thanks for watching, everyone. Ride safe, and I'll talk to you all again soon.